Harding. Welcome to my blog.stampwithelaine.com and welcome to Fun Friday. Today we're going to have a look at the Petal Garden Suite, which you can find on page 57 of the 2017-18 annual catalogue. This suite has 4 sheer reels of ribbon. They are absolutely gorgeous and very, very easy to work with. There is a DSP stack with 48 sheets, and instead of having the glue on one end, they've removed the glue and the sheets are now loose so that you don't accidentally tear them when you need a sheet. There are 4 each of 12 double-sided designs and they are stunning. The colours that go with it are Calypso Coral, Pool Party, Old Olive I think, Rich Razzleberry, Sweet Sugar Plum and Whisper White. Now all these papers are acid and linen free, so it's quite safe to use with your scrapbook pages and memories or more. This is the reverse side, so they're just patterns and stripes and things on it. In this suite there is a Memories and More pack, 20 sheets of the 6x4, and there are 2 designs of each. So there's wording on one, so it's either landscape or portrait. Aren't they gorgeous? And there are sticker sheets, 2 of them, and some laser cut gold foil sheets. 2 packs of 3x4, and again there are 2 of each, so you journal on one side or it's patterned on the other side. I won't go through them all because then it'll just make the video too long, but they are gorgeous. And the thing is that these papers are acid and linen free, so therefore it's safe to use with your scrapbooking. Embossing folder and a stamp set. We're going right back to basics. And all you need is just some designer series paper, cardstock, maybe an ink pad or 2 and some ribbon, and you can still make some stunning cards. This was just a bit of ribbon, the designer paper and just a bit of stamping with markers. If you're new to stamping you can start off that way, and this one is just cutting the cardstock and, you know, a fancy fold, and that makes a pretty card as well. And I've actually stolen some designer paper from inside behind this bit here and cut out the flowers, so that uses only 1 sheet of 6x6 DSP. And then this card, again you've got your ribbon, and this is really economical because this is from a 6x6 sheet, so that's cut in half and then trimmed down, so you get 2 cards out of a 1 6x6 inch sheet. Then you can get a bit more adventurous. You could invest in some circle punches and then you get a card like that. Step it up a little just by using some extra punches and a little embellishment. Adding another punch and some rhinestones. Again, that's just designer series paper and just a bit of stamping. We'll just use this DSP, and I'm going to cut a rose from that to use that and then save the other for something else. My card base is 8 1/4 inches by 5 7/8. That's 21 centimeters by 14.9 centimeters, and it's been scored in half and folded in half. The Calypso Coral layer is 5 5/8 by 3 7/8. In centimeters, that's 14.3 by 9.8. For the inside of the card, that's 5 1/2 by 3 3/4, so that's 14 centimeters by 9.5 centimeters. So I'll just trim off the rows so that I don't ruin the rest of the paper, and I can use it for something else. And I'll fast forward this while I cut the rows. I originally cut that card mat with that, but this is lost on it, so I think I might cut another sheet of DSP and steal a bit from that sheet to put on here. That would look alright. I'll use fast fuse for speed. My preferred glue is still Tombow because then at least you've got a bit of wiggle room. But this, with this card, you really have to be accurate, because once you put the card down, you won't be able to move it. I've trimmed that down so that it's the same width as this Calypso Coral sheet. Pop that on. Grab some dimensionals. Grab some Calypso Coral ink. I want to stamp for you on the card. Make sure that's straight. And the smaller the stamp, the lighter the touch. Make sure that's the right way up. No, it's not. For the inside, I'm just going to ink up this stamp and stamp off and just stamp on. Fast fuse on the back. To finish off, I want some of this sheer white ribbon to tie a quick bow, and I'm working from the roll. So there's the card finished. Hope you've enjoyed this tutorial on how to make cards, getting right back down to basics. You can add punches, rhinestones for a stepped up version. You can do fancy folds. It doesn't have to be complicated. If you like it, do give me a thumbs up, subscribe or share on Facebook, and my grateful thanks if you do. If you're watching from YouTube, you'll find the supplies I used listed below in the Show More section with direct links to my online store. They'll also be listed on my blog here at blog.stampwithelaine.com. You can find me on Facebook, Pinterest or Instagram. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon.